Hello out there to you. In this video, we're going to look at a firm and its cost curves and then answer some specific questions that you might get just as an example and how to read this. So this is a graph reading exercise. These are known as cost curves because they are curved. They come from the functions given that you can work out. There's other videos on that. So we're just reading the graph today. So what is averaged? So ATC stands, you probably need to know what all of these stand for. So ATC, that's your average total cost. Okay, that's what that stands for. Next, the MC, that stands for marginal cost. If you're taking a microeconomics course, that is the dominant word. It's what's behind everything. And then AVC, that's your average variable cost. So pretty simple. So we want to know what the average total cost is when 30 units are being produced. So we find quantity, we go to 30 units. We're going to find where does that hit the average total cost and just draw. You can just draw a line if you're. I encourage you to do this on paper, and you can kind of see it's right about $1. The graph isn't super technical, so it's just under $1. We could probably say this is right around $1 in this case. So that's where that is. Now, notice that's where marginal cost equals average total cost, and that always happens. Marginal cost is always going to equal average total cost at the minimum of the average total cost curve or average total cost function. What is the total cost if 10 units are being produced? So for this guy, we need to call up the formula for average total cost. So the average total cost formula is total cost divided by quantity. And since we'll know two of these off the graph, we actually know that that one is 10. Okay, so we'll sort of write that right here. We know that that's 10. We don't know total cost, so now we're going to read the graph and find out what the average total cost is of 10 units. So 10 units is here. Just draw a line right up there, right about $1.50. Just follow that over there. Draw lines right on your graph. So $1.50. So 0.150. We're going to multiply both sides by 10. You can probably do that in your head, just in case you can't, or you want to write out all the steps. Those cancel out, so I get total cost. This is going to be $15. Okay, so total cost $15 of producing that many units. What is the marginal cost of producing 20 units? So we find 20 units here, and then we're going to follow that up to where it hits marginal cost, which is right there. There is some brain research behind changing the colors of all this stuff. So you could certainly change the colors that make the marginal cost a different color. It's easier to see. That is going to be 50 cents. And that is also known as the shutdown price. So when the price is below 50 cents, the firm will shut down because that's below average variable cost. And as long as it's above 50 cents, they will produce. Marginal cost producing the 30th unit of output. And so we're going to go back here, follow this up, and we see that that's actually the same as our average total cost there. So that's what this problem is trying to show you. That's right around $1. So this is reading a cost curve graph for a firm and asking some specific and important micro questions.